Hello, 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 good morning, my listeners. This is Victor Doctor, and this is episode 61 of Good Morning BSS World podcast. Welcome to my show. And here today I am going to share with you some very exciting details about upcoming events organized by Pro Progressio in April 2022 in Poland. Pro Progressio is the company where I am heading it, and every year, since 9 years already, we do organize Outsourcing Stars Gala. This is absolutely a unique event for the BSS industry, not only in Poland, but I can say easily that also European, one of the best events, or perhaps even one of the best in the world. This is a place where you can meet industry experts, representatives of the government, of universities, of various business lines from the modern business services sector, and they share their know-how, they network with each other and spend a great time. So today here you can get few details about what you can expect on this year's edition. So first, the date of the Outsourcing Stars Gala, but also of the BSS Forum, which is the full day event of sharing know-how, is April 7th. Yes, April 7th, 2022 is the most important day in the calendar for Pro Progressio in the year of 2022. So mark this date, April 7th, and I hope to see you in Tri-City, because this is another information. This year's event is going to happen in Tri-City, in the city of Gdańsk and in the city of Gdynia in Poland. Tri-City is one of the most important locations for the BSS industry in Poland, and this year is going to host both the BSS Forum and the Outsourcing Stars Gala. So, the forum is going to be organized for the 6th time and the gala for the 9th. The partners, the main partners and the sponsors of the event are Invest in Pomerania. This is the strategic partner of this year's edition. CPL is the platinum sponsor, and the gold sponsors are Taurus, Novystil, and Cushman and Wakefield. More partners you can find on the webpage bssforum.com. There is a group of fantastic organizations who are also supporting this event this year. So now few words about the forum itself. Let's just imagine how it is going to look like. First of all, this is international business event full of great talks, networking and business inspirations. There are 3 streams. One is business, the second one is sales and personal development, and the third one is HR. They all together will include 12 separate lectures with 28 different speakers. So what you can expect within these lectures. So the agenda looks like this, that first of all, in the very beginning, I will be the person opening the whole forum, and I will do it together with the Marshal of the Pomeranian Voivodeship, Mr. Mieczysław Struk, who is going to welcome the guests in the Tri-City. Later on, we will find out the picture, the shape, the structure of the Tri-City from the business perspective. So all attendees of those events will get the most of the important things about the business attractiveness of the Tri-City as such from the perspective of the BSS industry. Later on, we are going to focus on something what is very important. Of course, everyone realizes that we are 2 years of pandemics, and this is very important to talk about how the business have changed within that time, and also that now it is the time of big changes. This topic is going to be led by Marcin Grzegory, the Deputy Director and the investor spokesman from Invest in Pomerania, but no, he is not going to be the only one to be present on that talk. He is going to be accompanied by Mr. Marcin Piątkowski, the Leasing and Marketing Director from Taurus, but also by Mr. Aleksander Orłowski, the professor from Gdańsk University of Technology, and few other speakers who you are able to find also on the webpage, which is bssforum.com. After this first part, this first very important 100 minutes of opening of the forum, the whole event is going to be split into 3 streams. One is business, the second one is sales and development, and the third one is HR. So what you can find out in the business line. First of all, here you will meet Michał Lisava, the consul from Baker McKenzie legal agency, who is going to talk about the key challenges for employers in 2022. He will talk about Polish order, inflation, but also changes in the labor law. After that, he is going to be followed by a group of fantastic people. Krzysztof Misiak from Cushman & Wakefield, Konrad Krusiewicz from the design group, Sebastian Osuk from Nowy Styl, and also Stephen Horry from the Instant Group. And those 4 gentlemen are going to talk and are going to answer the question how to create an optimal and flexible workplace. Most of you are spending some time in the offices or in other workplaces, and it is good to know what are the current trends, how to modify those workplaces, how actually this has changed within the pandemic times. And those 4 gentlemen are going to discuss this great topic. Then later on in the business line, you will hear about scale-ups. This is the first and only one element of the forum where we are not going to talk in person to the speaker, but we will connect via internet with Vern Harnish, who is the founder of Scaling Up, a great organization who is helping companies to grow, to scale, and to achieve great successes. He is going to be also present all of his speech accompanied by Karol Popa, the coach of Scaling Up, who is present in Poland. So Karol is going to be with us on the event, and with Vern we will connect via the internet, and we will just jump into United States where he is based, and he will share his best views of what those scale-ups are, and that this is the next phase of the organization's development. So this is the business line. Next to the business line, at the same time, there will be the sales and development, where the guests of the forum will get to know how to optimally develop operational activities in GBS. This one is going to be run by Michał Bielawski, the managing partner of Adaptive Solutions and Advisory Group. Later on, you will be able to meet me again on the stage, because together with Greg Albrecht, Mateusz Grzeszczuk, and Wojciech Strusik, we are both of 4 of us are the business podcasters. We are going to share with you some inspiration and some information why podcasts are important in business. We will talk about using the podcast for the business promotion, sales, and also the education. So if you are interested in getting to know why podcasts are so important, what they can do, how they can impact on the growth of your business, this is the session which you cannot miss. We will be followed by Wojciech Hera, absolutely the business star when it comes to the motivation speeches about the selling processes. So Wojciech is a guest of our forums already for the 3rd time, and he will talk about the successful sale process. Great speaker, great tips and hints, and great inspirations. So that was the sales and development line. And the last but not least, the HR line. Of course, the topic of human resources and every topic which are included into the area of people, of our colleagues from our works, is very, very important. And here are 3 very important things which we have included within the BSS forum. First of them are the forms of employment of foreigners in Poland, possibilities and limitations. If you are a foreigner and you want to work in Poland, or you are employing foreigners, this is the session which you cannot miss. Absolutely tips which are worth to listen and which will help you to employ the foreigners in Poland. The second topic in this line is the Polish order, but from the perspective of employees. So optimal forms of employment, good advices and suggestions, what kind of form of employment to choose. And this one is going to be presented to you by Monika Smulewicz, the partner managing director at Grant Thornton, but also by Mr. Samir Kayali, the principal at Samir Kayali Tax Advisory Company. Great 2 speakers, very valuable information which you can get out of that theme. And the last session in the HR is how to keep an employee in the company, the answer to great resignation. I guess that you have already touched the topic of great resignation. So how to keep employees, what to do to make them stay in your organization. This one is going to be run by Adam Wąsik, the founder of Pracownia EB, the employer branding expert, the top expert of employer branding in Poland. And he is going to talk about this subject also with Miss Katarzyna Piotrowska, the country manager of CPL Poland. I am looking very much forward to this discussion because the answer to great resignation is something what each of us should know. Once we finish those three streams, we are going to meet on the main stage. And here I give you the main speaker of this year's event, who is the Peter Ryan, the principal from Ryan Strategic Advisory. And Peter, coming to Poland from Canada, is going to share his best views about the global locations for BPO, SSC, GBS centers and the latest trends which are connected with these activities. So the future locations, what are the future locations for BPO, SSC and GBSs? This is something what Peter Ryan will deliver during the BSS forum in Poland on April 7th. Whoa, yeah, we are already at the end of this, but is it the end of the day? Absolutely not. Once the forum is finished, every guest is going to get 3 hours rest just to get ready for main event, which is going to start in the evening. And here I am talking about the Outsourcing Stars Gala. This is absolutely unique, one of a kind event for the BSS industry organized in Poland. The Outsourcing Stars Gala is going to be organized already for the 9th time, and this year it is going to be present in the heart of Gdańsk shipyard in the building named Plenum. Absolutely fantastic venue, over 3,000 square meters, which will be used to do the gala. So exciting event in the new format and new shape. Is something what we are using every year. So none of the previous galas look the same. Actually, if you want to see how the previous galas looked like, you can go to the bssforum.com webpage and you can find over there the link to the previous editions. There are films and movies about how the previous events looked like, so you can only imagine what you can expect on this year's edition as well. So what you can expect when it comes to the things which are going to happen within the gala. So first of all, this is going to be the final of the Outsourcing Stars contest. This is non-commercial contest where the companies are awarded for their growth in Poland. And I mean here the companies of such kind like BPO, SSC, RPA, HR, but also the real estate agencies, HR agencies, and the cities. All of them are going to be present during the event, and they will be present also during the contests. And I'm just wondering who is going to win the Outsourcing Stars this year. Oh, this is going to be absolutely interesting thing, because even I, till the very, very last moment, don't know who is going to get the award. This is always a big surprise. During the gala, you can also expect some great talks, some great networking, the great food, great drinks, and party till late night. Yes, those gala are great networking parties, so people don't want to leave it. And this is my challenge every year, actually, to stop the party during the night. And I am always unsuccessful in that area. The party goes on and goes on. And I expect that on the April 7th, it is going to be exactly the same. Very important question. Who will join the forum and the gala? So, on the list of guests, on the list of participants, you can expect the Pro Progressio Club members. Over 100 different organizations are going to be present over there, and those are such companies like the BPO or SSC centers, the IT companies, HR agencies, consulting agencies, representatives of the cities, and many more, who are members of Pro Progressio Club, which I am running on daily basis in Poland. So this is the first group of people who you can expect over there. Secondly, you can expect business experts from Poland, Ukraine, Germany, Canada, and other countries who are going to come join us and take part in this event. Thirdly, the representatives of government, local governments, universities, special economic zones, and also consulting agencies. So all kind of important institutions who are somehow connected with the business support services industry. Whoa, if you are a part of the business services world, you cannot miss this event. Inspiration, know-how, networking, and many more is going to be delivered to you in unique form, which you will remember for a long, long time. I do look very much forward to see you in Tri-City on April 7th, but also on April 6th, because already on the April 6th we are going to run a before party to network all of the guests and speakers already a day before of the main events. And this before party is going to be organized in a very unique special place. We are going to the 34th floor of Olivia Star building in the city of Gdańsk. Absolutely super building for business, but also for business events. So come join us, because the tickets to this event include everything. So the before party, the BSS forum, the outsourcing stars gala, all of this is packed in the tickets, which are available on the bssforum.com webpage. Come, enjoy. I am looking very much forward to meet you on April 7th in Poland. This is going to be a fantastic week in the Tri-City. I am looking very, very much forward to that. That's it for today. I hope to see you. As I said, nothing else. I just put the full stop. Thank you. Bye-bye.